All right. Looks like we're streaming. Looks like we're streaming. Looks like we're streaming. I'll make sure not to do that. So we're just waiting for Title Tuesday to start. It's going to start in 12 minutes. So while we wait, let's see. Oh, first, just 1 second, folks. There we go. Okay. So I'm still learning this kick platform. Doesn't seem to have all the same things that Twitch does just yet anyway. So I'm just curious. Is there... Okay. Is there any bots and whatnot? Seem like there are. Okay. Well, we'll have to look at that afterwards. So the round starts in 10 minutes. And if I were to start a game, I think it would not like that. I think it would kick me out of the tournament. But we should be able to watch a game while we wait. So let's check this one out. Stembulak against GM Corrales. Who's Stembulak? Oh, that's the person's name. Okay. Never heard of them. Well, they've got Harry up the board, as Ginger GM would say. Black's done a nice job of not allowing the H file to be open. So let's see how white is going to be able to crash through here, if at all. Yeah, I suspected that they were going to castle queen side. Wow, b5, what a move. So giving up a free pawn purely to later open up the b file. Although I'm wondering after here, okay, white doesn't want to gamble. I thought they could take here perhaps. Would be risky. So now black has what he wants with open b file, attacking opportunities. Could be some sacrificial opportunities too, because you get rid of the bishop, then you can take on d4. Maybe play queen g7 first, put another piece on d4. Okay, but now, does that not invite tactics like here and here to play queen h8? Or even, I wonder if there was knight e7 there. I guess the idea is that black doesn't have to take. They can go here. I mean, technically it's better for black, but I would certainly be a little nervous. Okay, well now I'd feel better, now that the queen and the bishop are not lined up on that diagonal. Yeah, this is looking good for black now. A bit of a desperation move. Oh! Oh! White has some tricks. So you take the rook, and then there's bishop here. If you don't take the rook, there could be some perpetuals coming, or maybe even some mating opportunities. So I would think take here. Because if he checks you, you can always come over here with the queen. Yep. Oh, apparently that's good for black. Well, I guess white and I both blundered. So it looks like we both missed something there. Now it's slightly better for white. Whose king is safer? It looks like black's king is in dire straits. Does black have any perpetual opportunities? Black's also running low of time. Oh, there's mate in two. There's one. Oh, missed the mate in two. Position is so good, though, it may not matter. Although he's got to be careful. The king is coming awfully close to your king. There you go. So that's a nice way of solving it. Liquidate, trade a lot, and just flag the guy. Yep. Nicely done. Okay, so we're at in 4 minutes time. So let's see if we could find a bullet. Let's check these guys out in bullet. 1 minute chess. I used to play 1 minute chess when I was in high school. I don't think I've got the mouse coordination anymore. It can be fun. I mean, you might wonder, why would anybody want to play 1 minute chess? It's quite addictive, actually. I guess humankind has always liked speed. Faster cars, faster planes, faster boats, and faster chess. All right, so we just got a couple minutes before we'll start in Title Tuesday. Make this the last game that we watch. This Title Tuesday is supposed to start in a couple of minutes. So we're just going to relax. This week I'm going to focus on just playing fast, trying to overcome my perfectionism. I'm analytical as well. And sometimes in Blitz, you just got to go with your gut. Something that I'm not the best at. So we got to practice. Okay, so white is winning on the board, but that means nothing in bullet. You can lose on the clock. But it looks like white has this under. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. There you go. Nice little maneuver by black. Oh! I wonder if that was a slip. Okay. All right, well, we're not going to watch this anymore because Title Tuesday is going to start in 1 minute and 43 seconds, folks. So 1 minute and 43 seconds, we will be diving in. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in here. And if you haven't done so already, please do give me a follow and check out some of my social media channels. Just starting off here on Kick. I believe this is my second or third Kick stream. So we're waiting a minute. And I see that ElenGajger is playing. I haven't seen him play in Title Tuesday in a while. And that little drink was for my friend Patrick. This time I'm using a straw. So just for you, Patrick. He probably still finds it funny that I take drinks. Okay, Magnus Carlsen just joined. We got Ferrugia, Grischuk. Grischuk doesn't always play. Vladimir Kramnik. He's played quite often. Nice to see him. So let's have some fun here. I think I'm going to focus on e4 because I'd like to get some King's Gambit games in. So the only way that I can do that is starting out with e4. And maybe next week we can throw in some Sokolskis. Okay, first game, we've got an FM from Scotland, and we've got the English opening. Now we're going to get a King's Indian. Ah! Well, already we're off to a great start. We got a slip. And I've got a brand new mouse, too. That's the crazy part. All right. What can you do? Well, when you're given a bad position, you make the most of it. So we're going to manually castle. Now, we don't have a lot of space. So that's why I'm trading some pieces here to try and reduce some of the pressure. Okay. Yeah, he's coming in pretty hard, isn't he? I don't know if I want to go g5 or not. Okay. A double-edged move. Very double-edged move. Okay, let's hit b2. And bishop e6. Now, I want to be able to play knight d7, but I don't think I can get away with it. So let's play knight here. No. Okay, let's try this. Worth a try. Can I play knight takes e4? I'm trying to make that work. Doesn't quite seem to be working. Okay. Try to put the bishop here. Oh, and I'm just noticing that he can take on d6. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, I think I'm going to get crunched here. Okay, well, we're going to have to spice it up here. Interesting. Do I trade the queens? Yeah, normally I don't want to trade, but his queen is so active. So yeah, I'm going to be down a piece, but I needed some activity. Okay, let's get rid of the two bishops, if you'll let me. Maybe just bishop d6. King here. Might have some drawing chances here. I'm surprised he didn't take the f7 pawn. I thought that was his whole idea. That's kind of cute. He met a check by delivering a check. Ah, he's gonna... Okay. Right. I have perpetual... If he goes back to g2, I think I might play rook b2 and threaten mate. Not anymore, because he played that move. Damn, do I have to give that up? I guess so. Looks like he's weaseled his way out of this. Yeah. Okay, well, we made that one competitive anyway. After being down the piece. Curious if I had anything there. It looked awfully concerning for him with my 2 pawns, but I guess he always had it under control. Doesn't look like I had. Yeah, I didn't miss any opportunities. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we go down in the first round. No surprise there. Are there any games going on? Oh, let's watch Gadakamsky, who just won. Very nice. Let's see. What about this? Got an FM and an NM. Should be a draw with best play, but you never know when there's time constraints. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Looks like we'll get a perpetual here. Or a draw by the 50 move rule. That's also a logical result. Okay, so that was the last game of the round. Here we go, round number 2. And we're actually playing the fella that just lost to Gadakamsky. So let's try our E4 approach. And we've got a Sicilian. Okay. What variation are they going to choose? The Nimzovich variation. Okay. This is not something that I'm overly familiar with. Let's see, Rossolimo attack. So let's take with the queen. He can't take my queen because of the pin. And now, does E5 do anything? E5 looks interesting, doesn't it? Okay. E6, castles. Let's castle. Okay, so E6 probably should be played here. And now, do we go knight E5, knight A4, knight G5, or bishop F4? Maybe simply bishop F4. He's going to play C5, I'm sure, at some point. So we'll go queen A4 after C5. This is a common pawn sack. Oh, okay, he played a move I wasn't expecting. All right, let's go rook E1. So the idea is you double up these pawns, and it makes it really hard for black to get this guy out. And then subsequently this guy. So let's go here. Might have some ideas in there. I'm wondering after G5, can I play queen D3, threatening Queen g6. I might even just go queen g6, queen there now. So he might just give me the pawn back. But even then, it doesn't truly solve all his problems. Okay, so we'll win full rook here, at the very least. Not seeing any nasty moves. Okay, do I play knight a4? Could go here and attack the bishop. That might be fine. Okay, and now I thought I could come here. This bishop's doing a nice job of taking some squares away. So he's down a full rook. I mean, he could take the knight, and he's down the exchange, but okay, he found a nice move. Nice idea. Can I just take that and play rook d1, though? Ah, if I go here, he's going to take here. Nice. Nice idea. Okay. Well, let's go here. Have a threat, or just bring our knight back in. I mean, I'm thinking he wants to go here and threaten f2. Problem is, when he does go here, I can then take, I think. Okay, maybe not. But we've got this move. And it's going to be mate next move. There you go. So if he goes here, queen c7. So that was a nice victory. So yeah, this e6 pawn sack, let's see what the evaluation is at this point after e5. Okay, engine doesn't hate it. That's good news. So I thought about taking here. Maybe this is even better. Because after castles, he can't play, well, I mean, he can if he wants to lose the g7 pawn. But I like this, what I did in the game, even though the engine doesn't agree. Now maybe it wasn't best. Well, I think he has to take. He doesn't have time for c5 because I'm threatening the knight with check. So he has to take. Oh, I castled first. Pardon me. I castled first. I kept the tension. Okay, so I castled. Okay, which is fine. Then he played d5. I'm curious what if he was going to go c5. I was planning queen a4, just pinning the knight to the king. And if he takes here, well, we've got a knight coming in, rook d1. It's a wild rook. It's quite a bit of pressure on that knight. So he tried to close things up, but then I played this move. And this is a common move in the Alekhine as white. And like I was saying during the game, yes, you give up the pawn, but these isolated pawns in front of the king make it hard to get this guy out. And so you got to maybe go g6, but as you can see, it's not easy to play g6 because you'll lose the rook in the corner. So it's going to take him a few moves to kind of get organized. I didn't find a great move here, so I just figured let's just develop, keep it simple. Okay. Okay, it looks like the engine is saying I'm up a pawn at this point. Maybe knight e5 is stronger here. Did I miss a move? Queen a4. Queen a4, I think there's just bishop to d7. The evaluation went down when I played rook e1. Still good for white, but I'm curious what it wants me to do instead. So it wanted me to go knight g5. That really doesn't help. Knight a4 perhaps? Ah, it wants knight a4. Okay. Okay, I see the logic with that. So we could sink a knight in here, and that would be very disruptive. There's also knight b6 potential. And who knows, if I get a rook here, c4, yeah, that makes sense. But I'm okay with my rook e1. I think rook e1's a fine move. I jumped in. Yeah, and then I found the best move here, queen d3. So after this, he's just lost. So I was curious after knight there how this would go with g5, queen d3, rook here. I thought the game might go like this, and then I would go bishop g3. And yeah, I'm up 1.1, which is equivalent to a pawn, but still some work to do. But you know, maybe knight a4, bring the rook over, c4. Thing is, he's going to have a hard time moving this knight, because if he moves the knight, I'm coming in with the queen. Okay. Anywho, that was a nice win. Let's see how many games are left in round number 2. So we got one left. And it looks like the IM is going to prevail. All right. So we're 1 out of 2. Ready for game number 3. And we're up against an FM. We have white again. So let's see. Are we going to get a King's Gambit? Play e5. Play e5. Come on, e5. Let's go. We get another Sicilian. Okay. Now I've been really. So I take that and okay, it's kind of like right. So do I take that? Because he's probably going to come in here. Okay, let's castle. Very clever. So what if... Let's take now. And we're going to dump our knight into d5. So I like the fact that my knight is on d5, but I guess he's going to eviscerate it with bishop e6, huh? Is that what he's saying? That may be what he's saying. Okay, he's going f5. Interesting idea. So what's happening on queen b3 here? Oh, he just moves the king. He says, I'm just going to move the king. Okay. Let's go d3 to reinforce. And he's got bishop takes h3 maybe here. Maybe even rook takes f3. Yeah, rook takes f3 looks strong. He goes for that one. Okay. What's going on here? Maybe just rook c8. Then I could take on e7 and then play bishop g5 perhaps. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. I don't know if I want to give up my prized knight. That's the problem. That is the problem. I might have to if I want to develop my bishop. Okay. He's going to go to g4, eh? Okay, let's come back here. I don't think I can go to c7 because he brings the other rook there and my queen is trapped. So we got to go here. Wonder if I can okay, let's go here. Multi-purpose. How can he defend? Okay, he's going to go there. That's his idea. Check. Thought I could take this though, because I'm hitting the rook. What does that endgame look like? Okay, so now there's no tactic here? You got to be kidding me. Okay. Well, let's go here. Out of the pin. All right. So we're down a pawn, but we've got activity. No idea why I did that. Okay. Do you really want to? Oh, okay. I march up the board. Or is that too risky? shoot. Nice move. Nice idea. Oh, I ran out of time. Darn. I didn't realize I was so low. So I'm actually better here. I was going to play Rook G1. Oh, that was a fun game. Wow. That was a real fun game. Let's check this out. So, yeah, I've been, ever since I saw a game of Ivanchuk's, I've been trying this out. Although, yeah, it was this variation, I'm pretty sure. Now, this one I've never seen. That's an interesting way to approach it. So I castled. And then I'm basically taking here to get him to take, because I think if he takes with the pawn, maybe he still can regain the material this way, but I think it's risky. So takes, knight c3. I think everything looks okay here. Yeah, h3 was an unfortunate move. One of those moves that, I mean, I wanted to get bishop g4 out of the way, I guess. But maybe I should just let him play that. Maybe I should just go d3. And then he's either going bishop e6 or bishop g4. So bishop g4, maybe I go for this. I don't know. Okay, anyway, I played h3. Engine doesn't hate it. And my opponent played f5. Nice move. So I played queen b3 with a couple of threats here with some double checks. Okay. I was really surprised that that he took so quickly, but I guess it makes sense because you're opening up the rook. So yeah, it's now in black's favor. Quite considerably, 1.5. Now it's 1.0. Okay. So he took here, and the idea is if I take the bishop, then rook. So I took on b7. He brought the bishop back. And then I made this move so that I could get my bishop out. And I played this move because I saw queen g4 coming. The threat is taking here. So that was my plan, to play bishop g3, but maybe h5 is strong here. I don't know. Anyway, that's not what happened. So I went back here, 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 here. Okay, so black is slightly better. Now it's saying it's equal. And I'm just curious if I missed any tactical. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'm up for round 4. So here we go, round 4. We have black this time. Are we facing e4 or d4? We're facing d4. Okay. Accelerated London System. All right. Also known as the Jobava London. Okay, yeah, you could take that. Probably queen a5 here is fine. Take there, bishop g5. Take. Yeah, let's just take the pawn. Let's not horse around. plays b4, we can take the knight on c3. So our opponent, which flag is that? Israel, that's what I thought. Of course, chess.com allows you to put your flag to anything, so doesn't necessarily mean that this person is indeed from Israel. Okay, so now we'll take. Is that too risky to win a pawn? Take, bishop e5, queen c5, take. Yeah, it looks like he'd have some pressure there, so let's just get on with it. Get our pieces out. Okay. Queen b6. Okay, wants to open up the position. All right. Okay, now we'll castle. So I don't think this is anything special. It's probably fairly equal. And opponent wants to go for an endgame. Okay. Ah, they want to go here. Is that the idea? Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. How do we prevent that from happening? Doesn't look like we can. Maybe I should take back with the bishop to not allow that. I think I'll take back with the rook. I've got an idea. Knight c4 is... I'm keeping an eye on this move. Okay, opponent has gone in the tank. Okay, so going after b7. So I think I have to go with this move. Now that's interesting. If he takes, I can take back with the bishop and I'm hitting the knight. And we're going to see that. So is he going to go b4? I can't imagine he's going to go b4. Yeah, okay. So now I think we've got some pressure. Let's keep the rook out of there. Okay, I don't think I want to allow the knight exchange. I like the bishop blocked in where it is. Okay, he's going to go after the b pawn, is he? Shoot. Okay, I think we'll trade the bishop for the knight. Controversial. May not be what the grandmasters would play, but I'm not a grandmaster. Okay, interesting. I think we got to go for this. Oh, I see your idea. Crap. I think I'm losing material here. That's too bad. Too bad. I blew that. I had a nice position too. So here, yeah, I got into trouble tactically. Rook b8. I was concerned about rook coming here, so why the hell didn't I play knight c4? I mean, that's where I want to go anyway, and it covers that. It's stupid. And then I get my a4 in, and this is solid. This is definitely preferable for black. Yeah. All right, well, he weaseled his way out. I don't know if I had a... Did I have a move here? It says it's equal. Is this the move? Okay, so he can win a pawn here by takes here and here. But then I can take here. Yeah, that's what I should have played. For some reason, I saw rook takes e6. I thought I was losing material. I was like, oh, damn, I'm losing the rook. But of course, I'm getting his rook first. So I just take here and should be in time to support the queen side. All right, well, that's unfortunate. So we're on 1 out of 4. Not unusual for me. GM Moro, is that Morazovic? No. Okay, well, we're going to be on break, I think, here. For a few minutes. Yeah, we're not going to watch this. That's a draw. So we've got the chat up. We've got 6 minutes. So let's just take a quick break here. Well, I certainly have proven that I can compete with the 2400s on chess.com. I just need to stop blowing such nice positions. It's my Achilles heel. And I'm going to turn emote only mode off during the break. So just give me a sec here to find that. There we go. So if you do want to chat, you have 6 minutes to put your message in the chat here. I'm curious how many other people are on Kick streaming chess, because it's a Title Tuesday and it's a very heavily streamed event. Let's see here. Do I have enough computer power? Yeah, it looks like we've got quite a few. We do have quite a few. Chess bras. They're one of the more popular. Bortnik. So anyway, I'm glad that you're here with me. Appreciate you guys following. Hello, Patrick. Do you like the fact that I'm using a straw this time? I was thinking of you when I grabbed the straw. All right, so we've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. So we got 1 out of 4. Yeah, the last 2 games, I was certainly in. Just let my time get too low, and oh, thank you. Well, I'm using this mic rather than my mic that I have on a tripod. I also increased the volume to 150% in the control panel. So what's the first game? I can't even remember the first game. It was okay. It was the King's Indian Defense. Yeah, I don't remember what happened there. Anyway, I think the first game was really the one that, right, because I mouse, yeah, right. I mouse slipped King F8 when I was trying to castle, and then I just got into trouble and I had to sack a piece for 2 pawns. I wasn't really in that game, I think, for the most part. So I'm not really too disappointed with how that game went. But the last 2 games, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the story for me is I got to get better at time management. And I say this every time. Maybe if I keep saying it every time, it'll eventually happen. I don't know. But anyway, I do need to look into whether or not there are some bots available here for Kick. I normally stream on Twitch, and Twitch has MooBot and Nightbot. So I would imagine Kick has something similar. So I'll need to look into that. Also, I got 1 game submitted by somebody through my Twitter page. So I will be analyzing their game sometime soon in an upcoming stream. And if you have a game that you would like to have analyzed, please do get in touch with me. Send it my way. You can check my Kick page. I should have my social media information on my Kick page. I believe I filled out the social media links. Let me actually just check that. If I go to my profile, yeah, I've got my Facebook and Discord is there. And I'll have to put my Instagram on there too. I'm actually on Instagram now. My wife is teasing me. She's saying that I'm becoming a millennial. Anyway, okay, so we got Instagram on there as well. We just started with Instagram. I have a puzzle posted to my Instagram. So if you like puzzles, oh, okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Emotes only chat is back on. Here we go. And it looks like we're playing female FM, and it's a D4 game. Well, we got to get a Catalan or a Queen's Gambit every tournament. Wouldn't be an official Title Tuesday without a Queen's Gambit. For me, anyway. So, rook e8. Yeah, okay. Let's go a5, grab some space. Okay, so they're going to castle kingside. Let's go knight f8. Knight f8, it's never mate. That's what they say. So do I want to go g6? Knight h5. I think I'll go knight h5. Let's try this one. Ooh, is there like knight takes f7 stuff? No, I'm not worried about that. I'm seeing ghosts. It's common to trade off this dark squared bishop. And that's one of the reasons why we had to play the knight on f8 so that it could support the h7 square. That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure, man. Okay, now we bring the knight back. And I never know whether to take or not. I think in this situation I'm going to delay taking for now. Okay, so I could take with the pawn. I guess the idea is if I take, knight takes, bishop takes. Well, there's no useful, yeah, there's no real useful, whatchamacallits, discoveries. So I actually can take back with the bishop here. Because if the knight were to move, let's say here or here, I simply take the rook and I get 2 rooks for the queen. Okay, so now I feel like this has gone well for us. Because I should be able to get in queen g5 here. And now I've got some serious pressure. Bishop takes h3, knight takes h3, but maybe king h2 and it's all a crock-a-poo. But king h2, maybe I've got bishop f5. That's interesting. Oh, can I take, can I sack? Is there any sacrifices? Boy, oh boy, that looks tempting. But let's go bishop f5. And the idea is just to deflect the bishop. So yes, that is a free bishop if you don't value your king. Okay. Oh, I see. Takes, and they're going to take with the knight, are they? So... Okay. Shit. I did not consider that idea. Pardon my language. I might be okay. I think I need to get rid of that bishop, though. Check there. Okay. Let's do it this way. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to run low of time. Oh, I can't play rook e6. Might have to go with this one. Yeah, I'm just down a piece now with no time. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm pretty sure I was winning there. I think me and my slow brain. So maybe bishop f5 wasn't as good as I thought. The evaluation says 0-0. So what the hell did I miss here? So it's not bishop takes. That's just losing. The other alternative would be to take here. Right, and I didn't like this. Even though I get 2 pawns, this bishop is so useful as a defensive piece. Didn't see a way through. So what am I missing here? I didn't think this was it, but maybe that's it. I don't see the follow-up, because if I take on f2, they're just taking here. Well, let's look at the patutor. What does it want to do? It wants to just go back to e6. Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty cute. Because the idea is after here, you've got knight d4. Well, I'm not smart enough to find that. Come on. Well, I think I like the way that I played this, but I just effed it up. That pisses me off when I... Anyway, part of the game. So knight h5, takes. That's all fine. Let's see, what did they do? Rook e1, g6, bishop e6, knight g6. So it doesn't really care for my knight f6. Oh, now it's showing knight f6. Go figure. This also makes a lot of sense, trying to get this guy out of there. And that's what I was wondering about, whether white could play f4. Okay, anyway, I went knight f6, which I think is fine. e4, bishop e6. Okay, knight takes, that's all fine. Knight f4, slightly better for black, which is what I thought. Bishop e4, queen g5, king h1, and then I just got a little too cute with my bishop f5 idea. I just completely failed to look at g3. Rook a to d8 makes a lot of sense here. Just get the rook involved. All right, well, try to get over that one. Tried to get over that one, not let that linger for the next one. All right, let's see what's going on here. We've got a draw. And we got one more. Also a rook endgame. And somebody played the Scandinavian, the Queen D6 Scandinavian, the variation that I like to play. Huzzah! Yeah, what? Oh, it's a draw. Oh no! White blew it. Because the rook was just going to chase the king and give itself up. Couldn't get away from the checks. Wow. All right. We've got another. Oh, I think we played Alina last week. Yeah, I think so. Are we going to get... I think we played the French Defense. Oh, we're going to get our King's Gambit. Yay! King's Gambit. Oh, I haven't studied this yet. You can't play D6. I haven't studied that yet. This is actually looking kind of like my normal stuff. All right. It's like my bishop c4 bishop's opening that I usually play. Okay. To c3 or not to c3? That is the question. Okay, let's go h3. Oh, that's stupid because I thought I had queen f2, but of course c2 is... All right, well, I guess it's going to be a proper King's Gambit where my king is going to be uncastled and I'm going to drop a pawn. Well, look at that. I've screwed this up already. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's disgusting. I didn't even see that. Oh my God. All right, we're going to have to go into weasel mode. Weasel time. Actually, if they castle, I think I can play bishop to d3. And where's the queen going? I think the queen is trapped. That's cruel. That's very cruel. I screw up the opening so badly, and yet I'm able to trap the queen. That's very cruel. But hey, I'll take it. Still need to win the game, though. Okay, let's go check. Take here. It's a check. Okay, good move. And they're going to castle. Okay. Let's move our rook. Yeah, so this isn't so simple. My king is not really safe. Safe as I'd want to be. Okay, let's go here, and then maybe we can go... Ah, but the knight's coming here, is it? Okay. I got to get my pieces out. Got to get the pieces out, man. Okay, so let's just rip that off so you don't have to worry about any nonsense. Okay, there's a check. There's another check. Okay, good move. I think I can safely take this. Let's go with this one. Okay, well, I feel bad for Elena. I did not deserve to win that after such a crappy opening. All right, I am going to have to study this though. Knight c6. So bishop c4 is possible. d4. The engine gives d3. So I want bishop c4. Bishop here. And then I played the hideous h3. That's just a terrible move. Okay, just the follow-up is a terrible move. Not queen d1, but queen d3. So if he goes here, we've got this. And we're fine. Yeah, so I just brain farted on that. I'm going to have to check this line. This is interesting. d4 is probably the best. Yeah. I suspect this is the way to go. This almost feels like a Philidor now. After knight f6, knight c3, it looks to have transposed into Philidor's defense with an early f4. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Let's see, who's playing now? Let's check out this fella, Fantastic Power. Sorry, folks, I should have muted my mic there. I'll do that next time. All right, what about this person? Genghis K against CSA something or other 17. So the engine says the Grandmaster is winning. Ah, because they're picking off the bishop. Very nice. Now this is not always an easy win. Queen versus rook. There's a certain technique. I'm sure our Grandmaster here knows the best way to do it. Or not. Oh, yeah, mate 1. He could have gone Queen D1. Queen D1 was mate. Of course, it's easy to say that when you're not in the heat of battle. It's also easy to say that when you look at the eval and it tells you it's mate 1. So everybody in the chat that thinks that they're smarter than the Grandmaster, I mean, it's easy when you know the answer. Okay, anyway, Grandmaster figured it out. And we're off to round 7. We're playing AlejandroArias. So NotFischer against AlejandroArias. So is AlejandroArias going to play? All right, they're going to play the St. George Defense. Popularized by the late Tony Miles from Britain, who famously defeated one Anatoly Karpov with this opening. You may have heard of Karpov. He was a good player. Okay, so maybe just bishop g5 here. Maybe go fh4. And do we open it up or do we go c3? Yeah, let's go c3. See what they do. Okay, knight here. Okay. Maybe I should go c4. I think c4 is probably more in the spirit of the position. Okay, let's take. And now, do we take on d5? Do we play knight f3? Okay, I like this idea. And bishop here. See if we can plop a knight onto d6. I'm only now realizing if I take back with the knight, that would have been good for him. Okay. So let's regain our pawn. So we'll dive in. Okay, can we go queen g4? Is that helping? Maybe we can go knight e4. Okay, let's see. Do a very crass way of attacking. Rook g3, but looks playable. I wonder if rook takes knight was possible there. Ah, crap, I think it was. I think I missed a good chance there with rook takes knight. Okay, all right, let's go here. So what are you gonna do? Let's go knight e4. Okay, let's throw the rook in. Pardon me, not the rook, the knight. We got to bring the other rook in. Are we making headway? Okay, this looks good. Missed that move. Shucks. I missed that move. I don't know. I think I let that one slip. There must have been. Okay, so I went with the rook here. That's not the way to go. So the other way I could have gone check. But then I saw this and I wasn't sure. I mean, I could get the queen. Is there any difference if I go queen h3? Not really. Oh, maybe I've got rook takes g6? Or maybe just like rook g3. No, he's always got this check threat. So what the hell did I miss? What move did I miss? I mean, I'm just killing him here. What's the way to go? I can't believe I'm not seeing this. It says it's plus 7.2 here for white. Is it just simply rook f8? Okay, it's not rook f8, although it's still winning. I mean, with the idea of just checking, because the king doesn't have a escape square. But there's apparently something better here. Just take on e6? No, there's something better than taking on e6. Queen e4. Or rook b3. Queen e4. Okay, so we hit the rook. And it actually wants to play check and give up the pawn as well. That's how bad the position is. So let's say rook c1. Then we've got mate in 4. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. The idea is from e4, the queen could have gone to a8. That's the main idea. Okay. All right, well, I don't feel so bad about that. I mean, I feel bad about missing a clearly won position, but at least it wasn't a stinker. Okay. Closed Sicilian. He just wants to trade everything, huh? So we're round 8 here. Round number 8. Probably going to go bishop e3 at some point. All right, let's see how crazy things are going to get here. I don't know whether to take there or to push. All right, let's keep it open. Okay. Bit of a risky move. I think we're winning the exchange here. Oh, okay. I thought this was a good move, but I guess it's not as good as I had hoped. I take on G2. No way. Are you serious? I got nothing here? If I take... Oh, there's Queen C1 check. And then Bishop there, check. Alright, that looks interesting. We gotta try this. So there's no more checks. Are you kidding me? Ah, this is an interesting move. Oh, shoot. But then I get checkmated if I do that. Damn. We'll see here. Maybe we still have some fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I effed something up there. And I lose on time. So another one that goes to crap. So here, black is winning. So I played bishop g4, which is still fine. I played this move, so that's not the right move. That squanders the advantage. So what am I supposed to play here? Bishop e6? Oh. Okay, and so the question is, where does the queen go? Let's say queen c3, threatening that. Oh, bishop c. Okay. Oh man, don't tell me that was the solution. Because so the other try is bishop, queen here, check, king here. Yeah, this would have been hard for me to see with only a minute left. So apparently it's still -1 in black's favor. This is far from obvious for me. Oh, maybe it is obvious. Check here. There's a check here. King takes. Queen here. I don't see the finish. Queen d4, it says. Okay. So I guess you want the queen on c3 to take away that square. So what happens if the king just goes here? You just go b4. Okay. All right, well, that's too bad. At least I played the right move. I had the right tactical idea. It just bishop e6. Was that also possible? Bishop e6. Queen d3. So I'd love to play bishop c4, but then that's mate. So then I could take here, b3. Yeah, I could have played this slowly. Okay. All right, well, missed opportunity. I never do claim to be the best tactician, so I don't feel so bad about that. So bishop h3, rook f2, rook c1. Actually, bishop e6 it likes here. What's the idea here? So bishop e6. So the queen has to go either here or here, because you don't want to go there because you lose the queen. So queen b4, and now rook c1. Rook c1. Well, I guess in that case he can go bishop. Rook. Or maybe not. Queen here, here. Huh. Oh, you just take, and queen c1. Because the queen can't ever help out. So if the king goes here, we've got bishop c4. Okay. All right, well, we're on break here. Another 5 minutes left. I will turn on, I'll take the emotes only mode off. So feel free to spam the chat. Okay, I'm going to try to mute so that I can take a drink. Okay, so hopefully that was better for you guys. Didn't hear me drinking. Yeah, so again, here we are, 2 points out of 8. That seems to be my thing. I think that's 3 weeks in a row that I've done that. And last week I won my last 3 games, so let's see what this week brings. So I feel like I'm getting good positions. I like the way that I'm playing. There's really only 2 games that I could think of off the top of my head that I really just did not play well at all. And that would have been the first game, and then that game that I tried to make a King's Gambit against Alina, where I was just lost in the opening, and I slimed her. Won her queen and was able to eventually win. But apart from that, I do feel like I'm playing well. Just a matter of converting. And it's 3-minute chess. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be so hard on myself for missing tactics. I'm an old man now. Once you get in your 40s, you can start using the old man excuse. Okay, one thing that I haven't really figured out with chat, let's see here. What's that all about? I know with Twitch, you can see who's watching you. Doesn't seem to be a feature available here with Kick. It only shows me the number of viewers, which maybe that's for the best. Maybe people who are watching should have anonymity. Anyway, so for the 3 people that are watching, thank you for being here. With so many chess streamers out there, I appreciate you guys choosing my channel. Trying to grow on Kick. But I think we're early days with Kick. All right, another minute and change. I'm gonna look to see if there's a MooBot for Kick. Or something similar. Bow tricks. Okay, that's interesting. Bowtricks.live. Oh, Botrix maybe. Okay, I'll have to look into that afterwards. All right, we got 13 seconds left. Let's put it back on to chess.com. And let's put back to emotes only mode. And Patrick says that I could stream on YouTube. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could give YouTube a try. All right, well, our Sicilian didn't go all that great last time, so let's play our first Scandinavian of the day. Somebody played this against me recently too. What the hell did I do against it? Did I just play knight c6? I think that might have been all I did. Because they don't have time to play bishop f4. Because I can take here, I think. Okay, well now I'm just going to take that pawn, so thank you. bishop e6, e5, e6. Yeah, let's go e6. So I want to be able to shoo away the knight and go bishop d6 if he castles kingside. Okay, they're probably going to castle queenside. Really? Okay, interesting. So queen h5, is that what I need to do? Let's go here. Be careful, my queen doesn't have a lot of squares over there. Okay, so let's take that bishop here. I really would like my queen over on the queen side. So I might have to acquiesce with a possible queen exchange. I wonder if he's considering this move. Actually, I think I might even be able to castle queenside there. Okay, so knight there. Do I have to take that? If I don't, he's going into c5, so that looks uncomfortable. Okay, let's castle. Hope that I'm not going to lose my queen. Okay, I will protect. Let's go here, give my queen a square perhaps. Also, if he goes bishop to d5, I can take the rook. Okay. I think that bishop's a little too good for my liking, so let's trade it off. Okay. What's the big idea here? You're going there. Okay. You're going there. So can I play check? Okay, I thought that was a mistake. Unless I'm missing something. Okay. All right, we had that one in control and we didn't F up. So, yay! Hooray for not messing up. Yeah, so this knight e5, this is the second time somebody's played this. And yeah, I did play the right way, knight c6. And I'm curious during the game. I mean, I wouldn't think this is a possible move, but I don't know, maybe it is. Bishop f5 and knight takes d4 are candidates, so let's go with the obvious knight takes d4. So the idea is that if white tries to gain material, I've always got this check. And so a knight can come back. And amazingly, it's giving as one of the top lines to take a perpetual. Why would you take a perpetual after winning a pawn? Oh, I think I see why, because bishop c4 is coming. Ah. Yeah, that's a little hard to meet, isn't it? Huh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So that's why we don't take. So it looks like bishop to f4, and is this just no good? Take with the queen. There's knight takes. Unfortunately, we can't take the bishop because that's checkmate. So we'd have to go here. And bishop takes c7, and we're not even up a pawn. So, that's interesting. That's so knight c6, bishop here. What other moves are possible here for black? Bishop f5. Okay, bishop f5. And so if we try this idea again, we can take, d takes, g5. Huh. So why does having the bishop out here matter? Why couldn't we have tried that in the previous line? Okay, well, we're going to have to look at that another time. So here we go. Another e4 game. We're playing an FM. FM from Colombia. And we have our second King's Gambit. Okay, so this is the Fischer Defense. Which I've only recently looked at. Is g3 the move or h4? Something tells me that h4. This might, okay, I think this is the line where we sack. We sack the knight. If they play g4. There's so many nuances. Okay, yeah, h6. Knight c3. And we might be kind of transposing into a different line. Okay. boy, I'd love to sack on g5, but take, rook take there. Can we just castle? Maybe we just castle. I don't think we want to go e5 here, do we? Bishop b5, knight d5. How do we increase the pressure? Okay, this is interesting. What about e5 and then d5? Is there any merit to this? Might be full of malarkey. Now that I see it, I think that's full of malarkey. Because I'm not sure what to do after knight a5. Actually, I do have an idea. I do have a sneaky idea. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Well, at the very least, it's causing both myself and my opponent to go into the tank. Okay, that was unexpected. So let's just go here. Not spend too much time on that move. Okay, so now they're going to castle. Is that the thinking? So rook takes, castles, queen there. Then they can move the knight. Okay. All right. See if we can put some pressure on f7 in particular. g4 is also possible. Can I play g4? Okay, he has this idea, I'm sure. So let's kick the bishop. Maybe I can go knight b5. Okay, that feels quite loose. I don't think I want to allow him to take on there, do I? So maybe we go here first. Ooh, I can't go there. Okay, what about this? Yeah, this has gone to pot. This has definitely gone to pot. I'm just down a piece. Piece with no compensation. And I lost on time, so what else is effing new? Yeah, I'm getting tired and cranky. I felt here like I was getting so many tempi, but I wasn't sure what to do here, because after knight here, I thought he might even just take here, because he's got queen check coming. So let's actually check the opening here. So then there's d4, g5. Oh, I think I'm supposed to play knight c3. Bishop c4. There's a lot of the times you do play knight c3, but this was what I was thinking. So you do sack the knight. Right, because he's always got this. That's the problem with d6, is he's got this nice little maneuver to trade the queens. I think d4 makes sense. I know h4 was, back in the 60s, the way to go. Okay, so he's given knight c3. This is also a way that this could have gone. d4. Okay, anyway, I have to check that line. All right, last round, we're up against an FM. And let's try another Sicilian. Are we going to get an open? No, we're going to get this stuff. Maroxy bind. Have I confused myself here? Maybe. Maybe. I wake up here. Falling asleep at the... Ah, okay. So you're going to do it that way. Interesting. That's very good approach. Can I sack the exchange? Let's try it, see if he'll bite. I suspect he'll take the bishop, but he could go knight b6. Okay, he went knight b6. He went knight b6. I think I like this imbalance, though. Especially since there's not a lot of open files for his rooks. My dark squared bishop is going to be a thorn, my friend. A thorn. Okay, I want to swing the rook over here and try to some pressure there. Wow. Okay, I think that loses a pawn because he's got to play rook c2 here, right? I think that's just a terrible move. And of course, I miss the obvious. Of course, I don't see queen c2. I only see rook c2. Okay, well now my rook is kind of stupid over there. Might have to move it. Yeah, now he's going to go to d5. Shoot. May have lost my chance. Okay. Yeah, I did lose my chance with that rook. Okay, so you're allowing my rook to survive. Does this actually do much? Probably not, so let's just take. Okay. Put our bishop on a nice anchored square. Worst move I could have played. Shit. I'm probably dead lost. That one really pisses me off. Is a draw. I had to draw the whole way. Kept on pressing. Oh well. All right, well, that's it for this week's Title Tuesdays, so only 3 points for me. Not very good. This was a very interesting imbalance, though. So as you see, the evaluation is only 0.5 for white. So I thought this was a strong idea. I just completely missed Queen C2. And I didn't know what to do here, so let's look at towards the end of the game here. Yeah, it's dead equal. Bishop takes, dead equal. Bishop d4 is what I should play. And he has to go here because I'm threatening queen here. And in fact, if I had done this, I might have been able to press because his rook is so passive, you know? Hate this game. What can I say? Chess is hard. Okay, guys. Well, enough of my bitching and moaning. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please give me a follow. I'm trying to build up the channel here. Let's see. Tomorrow night is Wednesday, right? Yes, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. I'm going to be playing a National Master, 2 rapid games. Well, 2 actually classical games, depending on your definition. We're going to play 30 minutes, 10-second increment. So it'll be a battle of National Masters on Twitch, 6 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. And until then, I bid you all adieu.